The telescope, albeit solved a lot of puzzles, is raising big questions about the early universe. The data obtained by James Webb isn't just...
The telescope's new discoveries are shocking all religious people. We are facing a paradigm shift that challenges not only our science, but also religious ideas about the universe.
The telescope design was a global effort led by NASA and intended to push the boundaries of astronomical observation with revolutionary engineering.
That the Milky Way is not the universe. The James Webb Space Telescope is one of the most impressive scientific instruments we humans have ever created.
And humanity's place within it. The last time humanity experienced such a revolutionary upheaval was when Galileo Galilei discovered that the Earth is not the center of creation. This, along with science's realization just over a century ago that the Milky Way is not the entirety of the universe, marked a dramatic shift in how we perceive reality. The James Webb Space Telescope stands as one of humanity's most impressive achievements. It has the extraordinary ability to peer deep into the cosmos, capturing light from the universe's earliest stars and galaxies. This instrument is far more than a marvel of engineering. It symbolizes humankind's relentless quest for truth and understanding. Galileo, whose contributions to science revolutionized our understanding of the universe, once said that nature is a relentless judge who compels us to strive for knowledge. Many believe that our capacity for inquiry and exploration stems from a divine source. Perhaps it was God in whatever form or essence who instilled in us this unyielding curiosity to unlock the secrets of the universe. Others ponder whether the pursuit of understanding and the discovery of universal truths bring us closer to comprehending the essence of God. While science may not confirm or deny the existence of a divine entity, it serves as a tool for answering the deepest questions about existence and our place in the cosmos. The JWST has made discoveries so extraordinary that even the scientific community finds itself in awe. Among its most astonishing revelations are the observation of some of the universe's oldest known galaxies, over 13.7 billion years old, and evidence of water in the atmospheres of exoplanets. These findings have the potential to revolutionize our understanding of how the universe formed and the mechanisms that support life. If the JWST were to uncover evidence of life on other planets, it would force humanity, religious and non-religious alike, to grapple with the reality that Earth is not unique. Such a discovery would suggest that God, if such a being exists, created not just one world but many, each teeming with possibilities for life and meaning. One particularly intriguing concept gaining traction as a result of recent discoveries is the idea of the multiverse. Once dismissed as speculative fiction by conservative scientists, the multiverse is now being seriously considered in light of new evidence. The notion that multiple universes could exist challenges traditional worldviews, including those of the world's three major monotheistic religions, which largely reject the idea. However, in parts of Asia, the concept of multiple worlds is deeply ingrained in spiritual traditions. The Vedas describe many worlds inhabited by gods, demons, and other beings, while Germanic mythology speaks of 9 different worlds created by divine forces. These ancient beliefs echo the scientific hypotheses being explored today, suggesting that the discoveries made by the JWST may carry a deeper spiritual dimension. They could even bridge the gap between religion and science, which, in ancient times, were often viewed as inseparable. Mathematics, music, mechanics, and other disciplines were all considered divine pursuits, embodying humanity's quest to understand the divine order. There was a man and a woman who resembled Adam and Eve. Let's take a closer look at the idea of the Christian, Islamic, and Jewish creation stories. The apparent accuracy of the concepts reflected in their respective holy scriptures is astonishing. 6 days of creation, with man there first, commanding everything while the animals and earth belong to him. Now let's compare this with scientific findings. The Big Bang was an event that lasted less than a second, followed by a gap of about 9 billion years before Earth appeared, perhaps no more than a week in God's kingdom if we stretch our imagination. However, we now know humans were not here first. Plants and animals predated us. This doesn't align with the beliefs of many churchgoers, nor with the realization that humans were once animals and, in some sense, still are. Today, a new revolution in worldview is imminent. Is the Earth flat or round? Is it the center of the universe or just one among countless others? Is the universe finite or infinite? Above all, could there be multiple universes? Even non-religious people are influenced by these new findings. On a metaphysical level, an infinite universe would suggest that our current scientific understanding is woefully incomplete and challenges the limits of human comprehension. In contrast, Buddhist monks and believers in Asia find no spiritual conflict with the idea of infinity. They claim to perceive it with their third eye. Yet, Western science, shaped by a rigid educational framework, tends to insist on binary truths, while quantum mechanics shows us the possibility of countless realities coexisting. If the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, were to prove the Big Bang never happened and that the universe is infinite, it would shatter old scientific paradigms. A necessary shake-up, perhaps, as current methods seem inadequate to describe the universe as it now appears. The JWST is already pushing the boundaries of science, forcing researchers to confront their limitations. This raises critical questions. Are we returning to metaphysics, or is a unification of quantum and classical physics on the horizon? Quantum mechanics, which studies particles carrying all the universe's information and existing in multiple places and time simultaneously, suggests that matter may not be what we think. The physical world could be an illusion or a mutable projection, with evidence indicating that we might even create this reality ourselves. If this were true, could it mean we are God? Some perspectives, even scientific theories, suggest that God is everything we see, an infinite consciousness and intelligence that surpasses our understanding. If God is within each of us, we should be able to discover Him and the blueprint of the universe within ourselves. Stay tuned by subscribing for more thought-provoking insights. The historical tension between religion and science has often been rooted in power dynamics rather than genuine spiritual conflict. Galileo Galilei, one of history's most famous scientists, lived during the Renaissance, a period of great intellectual and cultural change in Europe. Despite the era's progress in art, science, and literature, religious control remained strong, especially in the Catholic Church. Galileo's use of an improved telescope led to discoveries that supported the heliocentric model of the universe. He observed the moons of Jupiter, the phases of Venus, sunspots, and the moon's uneven surface, findings that provided undeniable evidence against the geocentric model, which placed Earth at the center of the universe. The Church, however, saw Galileo's advocacy for the heliocentric model as a direct challenge to its authority. In 1616, the Inquisition declared the heliocentric view, first proposed by Nicholas Copernicus, to be heretical. Galileo was eventually brought before a church court in 1633, where he was convicted of heresy and forced to recant his views. Although he was spared execution, he spent the remainder of his life under house arrest. His story illustrates the lengths to which religious authorities went to suppress ideas that threatened their interpretation of divine truth. Another figure who paid an even greater price for his scientific insights was Giordano Bruno, a former priest and passionate advocate for the infinity of the universe. Bruno believed in the existence of countless inhabited worlds. These visionary ideas, far ahead of their time, were considered so dangerous that he was subjected to a lengthy trial by the Inquisition. In 1600, Bruno was burned at the stake as a heretic, a tragic example of how groundbreaking ideas can provoke fear and repression. The Church only acknowledged its mistakes in modern times, but these events highlight the historical struggle between scientific inquiry and religious dogma.